All right, yeah, I want to talk about something kind of deep. So I got a kid and he's 7. So I had him around 21. If you are able to wait and not have a kid, I'm not saying I regret him or anything. It's more like I'm starting to realize why there's steps to be taken first. So he's been sick lately, and I'm not with his mother, but I'm able to have communication, luckily, and it's healthy. So I got to thinking yesterday whenever I was at work and everything. I just wanted to make sure that he was taken care of, either me or mom was with him. And while I was at work, I was thinking about how I don't want him to be with without either one of us, right? And why did I think that? Well, rightfully and respectfully, mom's going back to school to pursue her passion in nursing. I'm at work grinding. After work, I'm grinding to pursue my passion and stuff. So I just got to like untying all these knots that were in my brain, and I was like, wait, if I would have done this the right way, what do I mean by the right way? Just taking the steps, the adequate steps. I feel like I would have been more at peace in a situation like yesterday than when I really was. I had to think about, I had to accept my situation and say, okay, I did this in a certain way where right now I have the opportunity to, or I wish I had the opportunity to be with my son. And yeah, I just checked in and I was like, hey, are you able to be with him today? And she said yes. I'm like, good. I wasn't gonna hold it against her if she wasn't, because if she had to go to school, cool. And me, I'm at work and stuff like that. So if I would have pursued my passion, my career, and locked in how I'm locking in now before having a kid, then when I would have a kid, I'd be okay. I'd have everything set in stone and in play, that whenever my kid got sick or a family member got sick or somebody that I'm close to, then I have that system set up. But that doesn't necessarily mean I did things the wrong way. It was just my destiny. It was my path that I learned from. I had to learn in that way for whatever reason. And I understood that if we listen to God and we're patient, then the reward is going to be greater than taking a shortcut or jumping the boat, or doing it now versus later. Delayed gratification, right? And it hurts sometimes when you hear it. Like if you have a kid and you hear it from somebody, it's like, oh, you should have waited, blah blah. It's like, you don't understand my reasoning or my path or my purpose or my experience. That's how we feel, right? But then later on, when you realize kind of what they meant by that, you get to understand like they were right. And it also doesn't necessarily mean they're doing everything the right way. It just means in that moment, well, what they said, why they said it, and how they said it was like a seed that they put in your brain for you to remember, because it hurt, right? It made you feel some type of way, and you're never gonna forget those words or even that feeling, but you're gonna know why. But then later on in the future, you're gonna realize like, okay, that made a lot of sense, especially in a situation like this. They didn't think about that specific situation. They just thought about it in different ways. They saw it, and now you see it. So the goal here is to pursue and preach that message forward down the line, so our kids and the generations to come don't go through that same mistake, or don't go through that same path that we did, that they learn and break that cycle. So we have to initiate the break of that cycle. Shalom. Peace.